What about over here? This place looks awesome. I think it's just multiple parts of the same map though. Ooh, I got a trap. Not great. Okay, let's go for haste. Does this have a radius? No, it does not. This is good news. Good. Okay. Let's finish this. That's pretty good. Yep. Oh my god, what the hell? Oh no, it's a revenant. Oh, I have no down. Oh, you are good. Attributes, cunning. All the cunning. And what do I want? Scoundrel? Well, marksman. Oh, you have access to it. Yep, let's go with it. That's a special ability. It's not something I use all that much. But it's good. That one is a special ability as well. Let's get you out of there. Let's attack here with that. Let's hope that we do enough damage here. Because the revenants can be absolutely devastating. And they were absolutely devastating in the first game. Just not right now, it seems. And there were multiple of them every once in a while. Oh, crap. Okay, it's alright. Let's attack this guy because Varric is attacking him. And guess what? Try to stun. And now you are being attacked. Or I'm being attacked by it. Okay, this went relatively well. That was pretty good. Okay. I think I might be getting ahead of myself here by moving in so far. We have a mole as well.
I suppose I could give that a shot.
You can indeed. And it's headwear.
Piece of cake.
Eh. It wasn't a piece of cake. I would have liked it if it were a piece of cake. Does that increase health, I wonder? I don't know. Either way, Blade Master, he has access to Second Wind, which increases his stamina regeneration. Go for it. And let's put that all in its own place. He has Mighty Blow. Second Wind is a... yeah, Mighty Blow is crowd control. I do want his stamina. So self stamina level less than 10. Usability, Second Wind. There you go. It's not going to work quite as well as I would want it to because, you know, he has a lot of sustained abilities and all that, but it's fine. I think we're going to the summit. Ooh, a crafting room. I think we're going up and up, so let's finish the prayer. Is it a prayer? I don't actually know. Down here. But these guys just showed up, and of course, yeah, I didn't come here before. Okay, let's keep you guys in control. Let's get Varric to kill people. Okay, that's bad news. Let's do the haste. Everybody gets haste. And then you guys get stunned. That did not affect as many people as I wanted. Oof, there's a lot of people in here.
Go down!
Is that a revenant? Nope, that's an arcane horror. That is alright. That is a kill is what that is. Let's heal you. I hope that goes alright here. We're about to be able to stun this guy, and we did. That does look like a very, very dangerous foe. Can I shoot that one? Yes, I can. Good. That's a kill. And we are a lot better at this than we were before. What are you doing? Shadow Warrior is literally made out of translucent things. It doesn't get stunned.
I think it's safe now.
And a ring of the Magister.
Place the amulet on the altar, and I'll begin the rite.
I don't use fire, so I can use that ring. Let's do the amulet, or the ritual then. Not prayer.
Aharin amalana salen. Emma ira au bella seviranan. Isalahamin vinanhim dofilas. In uthenera revas.
And here we are. A witch.
Calm yourself. We know this one.
Andarana Tishan Ashabalana.
One of the people. I see. So young and bright. Do you know who I am, beyond that title?
I know only a little.
Then stand. The people bend their knee too quickly. So refreshing to see someone who keeps their end of a bargain. I half expected my amulet to end up in a merchant's pocket.
I agreed to deliver the amulet, though you could have told me you were inside it.
Just a piece. A small piece, but it was all I needed. A bit of security, should the inevitable occur. And if I know my Morrigan, it already has.
I don't know that... how was she inside it? I figured it was just a teleportation when I saw her show up. Not, oh, she was inside it all along. That's not how inside things... Whatever.
You are no simple witch.
Figured that out yourself, did you?
I have seen powerful mages, spirits, and abominations, but you are none of those things. What are you?
Such a curious lad. The chains are broken, but are you truly free?
You see a great deal.
I am a fly in the ointment. I am a whisper in the shadows. I am also an old, old woman. More than that, you need not know.
Is that someone I should know?
She's a girl who thinks she knows what is what better than I or anyone. And why not? I raised her to be as she is. I cannot expect her to be less.
I'm not sure whether she's your daughter or your enemy.
Neither is she.
Why did you need me to bring you here?
Because I had an appointment to keep. And because I did not want to be followed, you smuggled me here quite nicely.
I don't understand. Are you some kind of vision?
Must I be in only one place? Bodies are such limiting things. I am but a fragment cast adrift from the whole, a bit of flotsam to cling to in the storm.
A fragment?
You do not need to understand, child. Know only that you may have saved my life, just as I once saved yours. And even trade, I think.
You have plans, I take it.
Destiny awaits us both, dear girl. We have much to do. Before I go, a word of advice. We stand upon the precipice of change. The world fears the inevitable plummet into the abyss. Watch for that moment, and when it comes, do not hesitate to leap. It is only when you fall that you learn whether you can fly.
That was not meaningless. Wow, what a shame. I mean, that's... I don't know what line, but that was not meaningless. I cannot go with this one because it definitely was not.
What should I do?
Do as I do. Become a dragon. You could never be a dragon. As for you, child, step carefully. No path is darker than when your eyes are shut.
Maceranus Ashabellinar.
Now the time has come for me to leave. You have my thanks and my sympathy.
And her sympathy. I think that's sympathy for things to come. Not for what just happened or what has happened. Meryl.
Oh, is that a trillium? I love trilliums. Beautiful flowers. They smell a bit like garbage, though. Very sad.
Very. The quest was updated. Return the amulet to Keeper Marathari in the Dalish camp. But what about the rest of the mountain? So she says that she's but a fragment. That probably fits into the whole thing about her and her children. But it probably also just hand waves away the killing of her in the first game. It just, it doesn't matter. You kill the fragment. Oh. Sundermont. Kirkwall is guarded by mountains to its north, the tallest of which is Sundermont. The mountain has a fearsome reputation. Legend says it was the site of the final battle between the Tevinter Imperium of old and the ancient empire of elves that perished with Arlathan. Both sides unleashed horrors into the waking world, and fade creatures prowl the heights to this very day, unaware that the war for which they were summoned is long since over. There is a tale in the free marches that blessed Andraste upon reaching Kirkwall with her armies, sojourned up the slopes of Sundermount alone. She stayed there for 3 days. When she returned, she wept as if her heart were broken. I stayed 2 months in Kirkwall, and despite my best efforts, I never found a guide willing to take me up the mountain. Well, I don't think we can open this as of right now. Whoa! Maybe we weren't supposed to open it, which I just touched it. Maybe, yeah, I don't know what happened, but we're gonna be fine. Oof, there's a lot of people in here. Excuse me. I need to be busy now. So attack there. Not precisely the best idea. Did you just use a potion? How did you heal? Oh, you healed automatically, yeah. I think that's the thing they have her set up to do. Good. I don't have anybody on this side. And no, not that. Oh, you're gonna die, Fenris. Wow, he didn't. Okay. So they had a little bit of things. There's a Shadow Warrior here with the Arm of Adruil. Is it... So the maul you can't use. It is a huge improvement, but it is a two-handed weapon, which means you might want that. You definitely want that. Instead of Lethendralis. Lovely names. And the Arm of Andruil over here. It's a dexterity weapon. It requires dual weapon. It's for rogues. But we don't use that. We don't use dual weapon rogues. Well. Yeah. Huh. I didn't expect that to happen. Well, I guess that's it. Let's go down. Right, and then we need to go this way.
Masarana's child, your debt is paid in full. It isn't too late to change your mind, Dalen.
Dareth Shiral, Keeper. I'm ready. Let's depart. Elganon. Is this really where the elves live?
Yes, this is it.
Not the prettiest part of Kirkwall, but it doesn't have a view of the giant chains. But take what you can get.
I didn't think it would be so... I've never seen so many people in one place before. It seems so lonely.
You already know me. You'll make other friends soon enough.
Guy. Thank you. Thank you for everything. For all your help. Will you come visit me? Not now, of course. But maybe later. I could use a friend.
I'd like that, Meryl.
Thank you. Oh, I'm thanking you too much, aren't I? I mean it, though.
And she is indeed a companion. There she is. She's a mage. Let's keep the team as it is. I could focus her...
Busy today, I see. I don't suppose you've heard of any work?
Yet. Shem, who oversees the docks, says he doesn't want any more knife use than necessary.
Bloody Shems. We work as well as anyone else.
That guy doesn't work very well, just walked away while talking to you.
Please, Sir Thrask. He won't go to the Circle willingly, but it's the only place.
Madam, we'll do our best to find your son, but I cannot guarantee his safety if he continues to resist Templar jurisdiction.
He's just a boy.
He's an apostate. I am sorry for your loss, mistress, but I can offer your son mercy only if he turns himself in.
I'm trying to find him, but...
The Templars cannot tolerate apostates.
It sounds like your son is in trouble. Is there anything I can do?
You heard all of that and still you would help? An apostate? Oh, thank you. I am Ariane. My boy, Fainriel. He's all I have. All my family. When I learned he had magic, I could not bear to send him to the Circle. But his connection to the Fade, it gives him nightmares, dreams of demons speaking in his mind. I would rather lose him to the Circle than to himself.
Did your son run away?
He learned I had contacted Sir Thrask. He felt I betrayed his trust. He thinks he can live free of the Circle, but I am afraid without proper training, he'll kill himself.
Those look like Dalish tattoos. Why do you live in the city?
I was born to the Dalish, but came to Kirkwall for a time and dallied with a human merchant, Vincento. When I found I was with child, neither Vincento nor my tribe wished the burden of an elf-blooded human infant. I raised Fainriel myself, here in the alienage.
Tell me the whole story.
I learned years ago that my son likely had magical talent, but we could not bear the thought of him locked in the gallows. So we hid. When the nightmares began, Fainriel still refused to contact the Circle. But I truly think they are the only people who might save his life.
What kind of dreams is he having?
He dreams of demons, calling to him, pulling him into their world. Every day, it grows harder to wake him. That is why I turned to the Circle. They are the only ones that can protect a mage from his own powers.
What exactly do you need me to do?
Just find him, please. Bring him somewhere safe. I don't know where Fainriel is gone, but there are 2 places you might start your search. Sir Thrask has been looking for him. If you speak to him in the gallows, he'll be able to tell you what ground he's already covered. And Fainriel's father, Vincento, recently returned from Antiva. He's a merchant in the Lowtown Bazaar. Fainriel might have sought him out.
Tell me about this Templar.
I believe he's a good man. He doesn't hate mages, but sees what it took me too long to realize. Even the best-intentioned mages are at the mercy of their sleeping minds. There are other Templars who are much less sympathetic.
You and Fainriel's father are not married?
Vincento had no desire for a wife or an elf-blooded child. I haven't seen him since the day I told him. I have written, though, to keep him informed about his child. Fainriel wanted to meet him.
I will not leave you fearful for a moment longer than necessary.
He ought to have his own life. Out from the shackles of the Circle. Everyone should.
My husband Wesley was a Templar. They're not all fanatics to be feared.
Thank you. It has been a lonely time hiding. It's almost a relief to finally confront this openly.
Good to see you again. Your wife is over her sickness now.
We got a completed quest for Wayward Son? Because it's a rumor. Right.
She'll get better soon. I've missed too much work already.
Let's go to Meryl's place then. It's over here. Right? Yep. She has paintings. She has mana and the use of magic. That's lore. What else? The Maker's first children. I believe that's the elves. So that means that they probably... they probably also can become abominations. They probably do dream. I saw something else. Arlathan, Part 2. You ask what happened to Arlathan. Sadly, we do not know. Even those of us who keep the ancient lore have no record of what truly happened. What we have are accounts of the days before the fall and a fable of the whims of the gods. The human world was changing even as the elves slept. Clans and tribes gave way to a powerful empire called Tevinter, which, and for what reason we do not know, moved to conquer Elvenham when they breached the great city of Arlathan. Our people, fearful of disease and loss of immortality, chose to flee rather than fight. With magic, demons, and even dragons at their behest, the Tevinter Imperium marched easily through Arlathan, destroying homes and galleries and amphitheaters that had stood for ages. Our people were corralled as slaves, and human contact quickened their veins until every captured elf turned mortal. The elves called to their ancient gods, but there was no answer. As to why the gods didn't answer, our people left only a legend. They say that Fan Hadel, the Dread Wolf and Lord of Tricksters, approached the ancient gods of good and evil and proposed a truce. The gods of good would remove themselves to heaven, and the lords of evil would exile themselves to the abyss. Neither group ever again to enter the other's lands. But the gods did not know that Fan Hadel had planned to betray them, and by the time they realized the Dread Wolf's treachery, they were sealed in their respective realms, never again to interact with the mortal world. It is a fable, to be sure, but those elves who travel the beyond claim that Fan Hadel still roams the world of the dreams, keeping watch over gods lest they escape from their prisons. Whatever the case, Arlathan had fallen to the very humans our people had once considered more pests. It is said that the Tevinter Magisters used their great destructive power to force the very ground to swallow Arlathan whole, destroying aeons of collected knowledge, culture, and art, the whole of elven lore left only to memory. Meryl.
I didn't think you'd come. I'll find something relatively clean for you to sit on. Can I get you something to eat or drink? I have water.
I came here to see you, Meryl. You don't have to fuss over me.
You're so kind. My first guest, and I'm already a terrible host. I wanted to thank you for bringing me here, but
I'm making a mess of it.
It's very easy to identify the options for a romance, then.
You're so sweet, Meryl.
Not as sweet as you, that is. Good wishes are a poor gift after all you've done for me. I haven't exactly had many friends. Not even among my own clan. This is... tricky.
What made you unpopular with the Dalish?
Being first to the Keeper, I was always a bit secluded. I studied magic and history while the others were learning the Via Tanadal. It's good that I left. I'd have made a terrible Keeper. I was never that good with people.
It won't take long before you're the most popular girl in the alienage.
Mythol, I hope not. I'd managed to say something stupid in front of everyone and embarrass myself. Thank you for coming to visit me, Hawk. It means a lot to me.
And that was a quest as well. Can I talk to you more?
By the dread wolf! Why is my house always such a mess when people are here? It's clean sometimes, I swear.
It looks... I wish they had designed the level it to be a mess, but... Ooh, also, I forgot to level her up. So my... Oh, abilities, yes. My intention... Oh, yeah. My intention is to have her be DPS. So we have Stone Fist over here, which is a cooldown. It's an AoE attack is what that is. And we have a Hex of Torment, which is also fine. It's a debuff and all that. So, we're going to want fireballs and just generally really nasty things to throw at people in the face. It requires Spirit 2. The hell is Spirit 2? I don't know what that means. Seriously, I don't know what that means. Elemental. Winter's Grasp, Fireball. The better versions of those, potentially? Probably. Cone of Cold? Yes. Better versions of that? Probably. Do I not want Fireball? I might not want Fireball. Ooh, Chain Lightning is interesting. I'll go ahead and do that. Okay, so that means she probably has her own abilities. That's Winter's Grasp. Her own AI, I should say. But I'm fine with that. Chain Lightning, Stone Fist. Just keep it where it is. And then the Hex of Torment that will decrease damage resistance. It will not increase damage. It'll decrease damage resistance. Just curious. Let's go.